This is the Ryder and Lisa replay.
Brought to you by Action Furnace. Fixed right or it's free.
Talking about perks that businesses offer. There's one specific one that I think of every time I drive by this place. And because of that, I've actually become somewhat of a regular. I've hit it up a few times.
Costco samples.
No.
Oh.
Jumbo Donair on 66th, just off of the White Mud.
What's 66th?
I'm not going to tell this rest of the story.
I didn't even know you go there. Secret life. What happens at the Donair shop on 66th? Okay, I'll go. I think that Starbucks having an app, yeah, it's like got cult vibes, but I'm part of it, so I don't care. I'm going to be spending my money there anyway, so I might as well rack up some points, which will then give me free coffee.
Nice for you to support a multinational when I'm talking about a local business. Good answer, Lise.
Okay, well, then I will give some love to a local business. OK Tire on 23rd. I went there and I got an oil change, and they put in a free air freshener. There. Can you just tell us what happens at the Donair shop? Do you get free fries? Kate, because Nietzsche's Pizza in St. Albert, whenever you go there, the owners are amazing. You go in, you get your pizza slice. Like, you want a Slurpee? Don't charge you.
Not a lot of fun when I don't want to talk, is it?
I'm actually having a really good time. It's so quiet in here and peaceful. I love it.
I actually want to quit my job. So the Donair shop on 66th, just off of White Mud, when you're waiting for your Donair, they will bring out a little slice of the Donair meat on a toothpick. And you just get to eat it while you're waiting. And it's just such a small gesture, but it gets you fired up to have that Donair.
Tastes fresh.
Well, yeah, you just got the taste of it in your mouth, and you're like, okay, give me a whole bunch of that in a
Do they
Donair.
dip it in Donair sauce too?
I'm sure you could ask for that. He doesn't. He just brings it on a toothpick. But it is delicious.
Jordan just wrote in, yes, Nietzsche's Pizza is literally the best free Slurpees always. I feel like a free Slurpee's better than a little tiny piece of Donair meat, but...
Oh, my God. Is it 10 o'clock yet?
No,
it's not.
my gosh, it's not even 7:30.
What do you got for us?
So I just ordered Skip the Dishes from Cafe Sorrentino yesterday, and they threw in like an extra like bougie coffee, which is like I already had one. They just doubled it, and then they gave me a free soup because I think my order was a little bit large, and I can't help but feel like, you know what, maybe it was a bit of a slow day for them, so they just wanted to show their appreciation. So shout out to them.
Thank you, Blaine. Appreciate that. You want to make fun of him?
No,
Okay,
that was great.
sure. What do you got?
There's a bottled water shop here in Leduc that they do like little cards, you know, that you can put your money on for buying the bottled water.
Yeah.
The 5-gallon jugs for dispensers. And if you put I think it's $50 on the card, they give you $5 worth of credit onto your card as well, which is basically a free bottle of water.
Hey.
That's actually really smart because then they know you're coming back. They're getting your business, so they're treating you with that $5. That's awesome.
Yep. So every time you put your card, you put the money on your card, you get a free bottle of water, basically.
Do you really like big jugs, Miles?
I've got my wife sitting beside me, Ryder.
I was referring to the water. After the whole Will Smith, Chris Rock debacle, I was definitely vocal on the show about who I thought was in the wrong, which was, in my opinion, entirely Will Smith. That Chris made a joke, not knowing that Jada was dealing with an ailment that takes her hair.
Did he not know?
No, that's what he said. He said, I had no idea. I was making a G.I. Jane joke.
Okay.
And Will Smith obviously walked up and ended up slapping him.
Chris Rock has made fun of Jada in the past before.
Sure.
So I think it was the last straw for Will as being protective, I guess. I don't know.
But did Will say to Chris, listen, we'd really appreciate it if you didn't go after Jada? If that's the case, then Chris is in the wrong. Mm-hmm. But that conversation never came up that happened. And Will's talked about it now at length and never said anything about that or letting him know he was, displeased with his takes in the past. Wait, what? Chris Rock is there to roast people. That's what they get the hosts of the award shows to do. You look at what he said compared to some of the stuff that Ricky Gervais has said to people in those moments, and like not even close to as bad. So anyway, I was vocal about being on Team Chris Rock. I thought it was ridiculous that Will Smith did that. He stole the moment from so many other people that night on stage.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Will has spoken about it, like I said, at length. This weekend, he posted a heartfelt video about it.
Shannon thinks that it was a setup on our text line.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
You never know.
You know, why would Will Smith ever participate in a setup that absolutely soils his career
It
for a
doesn't
while?
soil his career. He just picked up an Apple TV thing that already paid him like $35 million.
No, but he soiled his image. Like, even when we play Will Smith songs on our station now, I get a gross feeling. That's how much I hate what he did.
Okay.
So I don't think a guy who's on the up and up like that, winning an Oscar that night, is going to play along with a setup that tarnishes his image that much, right?
Fair enough.
But I did appreciate the video this weekend, and the fact that I truly did think he was entirely heartfelt and very remorseful.
You could tell that he was uncomfortable too, which was nice coming from someone who, let's be honest, has an ego.
Yep.
Why wouldn't you? You're Will Smith.
Yeah.
So you could tell he was uncomfortable. I liked how they did it too. I liked that there wasn't an interviewer. I liked that he was reading off of a teleprompter the questions
Actual questions
he was
that people
about
asked.
to answer.
Yeah.
I thought it was really well done.
Here's part of it.
I've reached out to Chris. The message that came back is that he's not ready to talk, and when he is, he will reach out. So I will say to you, Chris, I apologize to you. My behavior was unacceptable, and I'm here whenever you're ready to talk.
Now, Brandon on the text line made a valid point. Do you remember after the joke was made, the camera panned to Will Smith and he was laughing? Mm-hmm. So he wasn't mad at first. I think he saw Jada's reaction and that's when he went, oh,
Right.
oh, that's not funny. Mm-hmm. I got to do something about it.
And like,
So there was some genuine, like, that seems real to me. That doesn't seem like a setup.
and shout out to people that will, you know, stand up for a loved one, a friend, a family member, a spouse,
Just went about it the wrong way.
when they're vulnerable and somebody wronged them to stand up. But yeah, went about it the wrong way.
And I think it was such a heated, it's almost like Will Smith kind of blacked out. Because he why would he take that moment away from the next person that won an award? You know, like it was so awkward. The whole room was. The whole world was watching and everyone. I felt uncomfortable in my own living room.
Yeah. Well, even to see, I believe it was Will Smith in his interview this weekend, or the thing he posted, about how he still like thinks about Questlove.
Yes, who got the next award. And that award was so important to him. The magic was taken away. Everyone was so distracted. It was very disheartening to watch.
It would have been sweet to see Questlove go up to Will Smith and slap him in the face. It just started a trade. We did an escape room together. All in all, how would you rate my performance?
Oh, you did nothing. You actually did nothing.
Oh, I thought you were going to say I did really good.
No, what did you do? Did you figure out any of the clues? No. You stood in the corner and had a panic attack. The space was too small for you. I was like, get to work. We only have 45 minutes.
I was making jokes. I was keeping it lighthearted so you could continue to focus to solve problems.
You were standing in the way of the light and I couldn't figure out the codes. The room we were in was so awesome.
This was Escape City we went to, which is on Calgary Trail, yeah.
And you want to know something that they did in the room we were in, which I thought was really clever?
Is this going to be a spoiler if people go?
I don't care.
Okay.
They used one of our names as one of the clues in the room. They took our information, they used my name, and then we had to figure out a code with my birthday.
And it was
it was amazing.
It was kind of a scary moment too. So when we opened this and saw your name there,
we freaked out.
Yeah.
Is this a coincidence? What the heck is going on? It was unreal. And whoever creates these escape rooms, if you haven't been in a while, they are better than ever.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's like I remember going 5 years ago and they were awesome.
It was okay.
But like anything, people learn to up their game and elevate. And yeah, it was a really good time. So
We
think
almost
about
got
checking
out.
it out.
We almost got out.
Well, we did get out, but we just used 6 clues instead of 2.
I've learned something about escape rooms. You go with a group of friends, you think you're going to have fun, and you learn a lot about your friends group. And it's usually not a good thing.
Really, eh?
Yeah, like you not being able to figure out anything. There's always that friend that you think is your dumb friend, but they're figuring out everything. There's always another friend that always hits the clue button way too often when you're like, no, we could have figured that out. And then an employee comes in and gives you the clue. I'm like, I already knew that.
Don't you remember when I loosely translated that one thing and it was able to get us into the next clue because I knew that language?
No, you were making that language up. That wasn't a clue at all. Anyway, I think escape rooms are a metaphor of friendship, and it's not about the actual theme room at all. It's about escaping your friends, because when you're done, you look around and you're like, I actually hate all of you. What's hot right now is like a good chicken sandwich, right?
What's hot right now?
Like what's in?
Oh, yeah. That's like, chicken sandwiches have had a huge year.
Yeah, so it went pizza, and then there was a year of bacon, and then it was bread. Everyone was baking bread over the pandemic. Mm-hmm. And now it's chicken sandwiches.
Specifically, yeah. Like most places have like Nashville chicken sandwiches as an
Yes.
option with the hot sauce on them.
Very popular right now.
McDonald's is even offering chicken sandwiches for breakfast now.
Hey, you got to get the chicken sandwich for breakfast, but on the McGriddle. Because they're like, it's like a sandwich, but it's a pancake. And then you're basically having chicken and waffles.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because the syrup goes with that whole combination. And
So good.
I don't know why certain food items aren't like commonplace in specific meals. Like we've just accepted that eggs you can't eat for dinner, but chicken you can't eat for breakfast. Like over the years, for the most part, that's been the vibe.
Yep, for sure.
Don't really get it because I was going to make chicken burgers for my buddies this weekend because I didn't have a lot of breakfast items. They were still sleeping. And I was like, I should make something for breakfast. So I was like, can I make chicken burgers for breakfast? And I decided against it. I managed to find enough breakfast items to cook. But
Don't you think if your friends came down and you had chicken sandwiches ready for them for breakfast, they'd be pumped?
I'd be so pumped if
Yeah.
somebody, like, I could eliminate breakfast entirely and I wouldn't be sad about it. I love lunch and dinner. Like when all these fast food places were doing like breakfast all day, I was like, no, lunch or dinner options all day. Let's get to that. That's why I appreciate A&W. You can get a teen burger at 4 a.m. if you want. 5 a.m, 6 a.m.
Yeah, you got to respect that. And most of them are open 24 hours. And you're like, wow, okay.
So what's like a rule with food that you would like to see reversed?
Okay.
Like something that, is a commonplace. You normally don't eat this at this time, or this doesn't usually go with this.
Vodka for breakfast.
Isn't this Caesar's?
It's a Caesar. Why is it just a Caesar? Why can't I have a vodka soda?
Why can't I have whiskey for breakfast?
People judge when you have something other than a Caesar,
Yeah.
but it's the same alcohol.
Good point. Chips and dip. Why?
What? Why not?
Why not just fingers and dip?
Oh. Trust me, sometimes I'll get my fist in there and like there's dip on the knuckles. It's the best.
Chris hit us up and said, why do we eat at weddings and then have speeches? Let me eat while you give this speech I don't care about.
I love the speeches.
Well, wouldn't you also enjoy them if you were eating?
Yeah, I guess.
There'd be a lot of clinking and clanging, maybe. Just get a louder microphone.
Will says the 3 meals a day thing needs to go. I prefer 6 mini meals every day. Mm-hmm. See, mine would always turn into 6 big meals.
Joined by Dr. Shin Park, ND from Good to See You Clinic. Tell us about what you do.
We're trained in traditional Asian medicine, including acupuncture, homeopathic medicine, botanical medicine, nutrition, counseling, supplements, labs. I'm particularly trained in facial rejuvenation acupuncture, Ruby mat therapy, looking at your psychosomatic energetics. I'm also a naturopathic doula and craniosacral level 1.
Ooh, that's interesting. If people are looking for a doula, you can reach out to Dr. Shin Park. What can people expect if they wanted to come and visit you for the first time?
So when people are lost, That's when people want to come in. They have no idea what's happening, and they have tried so many different things. They're almost the last resort.
You guys do a lot of food sensitivity stuff as well. If somebody's confused about what about their diet is making them feel crummy, right?
For sure. Food sensitivities, it shows so many different things about your food and your relationship with your food. So it's not to break the relationship with food necessarily, it's to recover, restore that relationship with food.
And where can people find you online?
drshinparknd.com.
drshinparknd.com. And where's your actual location?
We are south of Edmonton, right beside the superstore on Ellisley.
The Ryder and Lisa replay.
Brought to you by Action Furnace. Fixed right or it's free.
Play 107.